This is an outstanding game by the Athletics.
That one is drilled. That baby's gone.
A grand slam for Matt Olson.
Sean Manaea is on the mound today.
Had a great September, went 4-0 with the 1-2-1.
Manaea strikes out the side. That is a season-high 6 strikeouts for Sean Manaea.
Chris Bassitt today, outstanding down the stretch for the Oakland A's.
Swing and a miss. Bassitt gets the strike.
One of the hottest pitchers in baseball.
So terrific pitching by the Athletics, and they are rounding into form.
Hi, welcome to the MLB Network Twitch page. I'm your host, Robert Flores. We know that pitchers and catchers report tomorrow across the league in both Florida and Arizona. The 2021 Major League Baseball season is finally here. Thanks for joining us, because before we get down to business tomorrow and start talking about the 2021 season, we're going to have a little MLB Network game night. And we're pleased to be joined by two very special contestants. From the Oakland A's, Sean Manaea and his teammate, Chris Bassitt, a lefty and a righty. Sean, Chris, how are you?
Doing great, Robert.
Good.
Hey, Chris, let me start with you. This question is for both of you guys. Obviously, 2020 was a very unusual season. You guys had to go through all unusual protocols and procedures just to get through the season. How much does that help you in light of what you guys are about to embark on as you prepare to report tomorrow when pitchers and catchers report to camp?
Yeah, I think no one really understood or knew how 2020 was going to go, the protocols, how smooth it was going to go or lack thereof. So I think having an understanding of what is to come makes it a lot easier to handle. And then knowing who kind of controls us with Bomel and, I mean, the team that we have, it's exciting to, like, get ready to go.
Yeah, kind of the same deal. I mean, it was like going in there, nobody really knew what to do with all the protocols and, being like socially distanced and all these different things. Like, it was just a lot, but we went through a whole year going through that, and just going to make everything that much easier. Just going through all the testing we've done so far has been a lot smoother going in. So just get back with the squad with the boys. It's going to be a lot of fun. I'm excited.
Well, you mentioned fun, and we're hoping that this next hour or so will be fun for you and for people in the chat. If you have some questions for Chris and Sean, we'll try to work them in. This is what's going to happen. I mentioned this is MLB Network Game Night. We've got a potpourri of questions. We've got some trivia questions for these guys. We also maybe have a little artistic competition as well. Each will be vying for very, very valuable points and maybe valuable prizes. Spoiler alert. There are no prizes, and they're really not valuable. So there you go. All right. So before we get started and determine who goes first, Chris and Sean, if you guys could do rock, paper, scissors, that will determine who goes first here in this competition. Are you ready on the count of 3?
We're doing rock, paper, scissors 2?
Yeah, I think we got to go 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah, throw on 3. Throw on 3.
Throw on 3. Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
1, 2, 3. All right, do it again. One more.
All right, you ready?
Yeah. 1, 2, 3. Dang it.
All right.
Get out of my mitt.
Okay.
1,
2,
3.
Oh my goodness.
Gosh.
All right.
This is going to be the hour show.
Sean's going to go first because I'm left-handed. He's left-handed. So that's how we're going to do it.
I would have won anyway. So.
Real quick, chat. Chris, you've got to tell us what your reaction was, because you had not seen Sean apparently for a while until he came on screen before we fired up this stream. What was your reaction when you saw Sean on camera?
Well, like, if anyone knows Sean, it's like you just don't know what Sean's going to kind of show up. So It could be bald Sean. It could be like Mohawk Sean. It could be like just
blonde
big
hair
Sean, blonde hair, dreaded Sean.
I don't know.
So, yeah, seeing the hair grown out, I love it. I love the look. Was not a fan of the blonde hair at all. But, hey,
yeah, I don't think I was either, but
it's like midlife crisis.
And Sean, if I'm not mistaken, you said that you were going to grow, that you're not stopping. You're growing this thing out.
Yeah, I'm trying to, not trying to. I mean, I felt like I've grown it out before, and I've always said I'm trying to, but now I'm like, I'm going to grow it out. I'm trying to get it down to like my shoulder.
Hey, just remember this. In about 1 week, that'll change. I promise you.
I love it. I love it. The only true 41 is here in the stream. John, TTVY. FK is in the stream. Your comments, if they're witty and they're pithy, they might appear on screen here. Like this one, the only true 41. What's up? Okay, what's up? All right, so here we go. Question number 1. It's a little trivia here, and it's athletics history trivia. Sean, are you ready?
Yeah.
Sean.
What year did the Oakland A's last win the World Series?
I believe it was 1989.
That is correct. 1989. Of course, the Oakland A's beat the San Francisco Giants 4-0 in a series sweep. Dave Stewart was the MVP. So put a point on the board for the lefty Sean Manaea. Chris, are you ready, sir?
Yeah.
Okay.
Don't sound too confident over there.
That was an easy one.
What year, Chris, was Ricky Henderson inducted into the Hall of Fame?
Oh my gosh, that was not that. Was that? It wasn't that last year, so it had to be 2019.
That is incorrect. I'm sorry.
2009?
I'm sorry. The answer we were looking for is 2009.
We were on the day carpet and stuff. What was that?
Does Ricky come to y'all's camp by any chance? You have any interaction with
all the time?
Really?
God, dang it.
Yeah, you might miss him though if you blink.
2009.
I know, right? He played for a long
He played for a long time. That's crazy.
Do you guys have a your favorite Ricky Henderson story or interaction or anything like that? Anything come to mind?
Well, I mean, Ricky just comes in. He does his thing, does his Ricky thing, and then he'll sit around and play cards, and then just pretty much whoop everybody's butt in casino or whatever, and then just go about his business and just talk trash the whole time. So it's always fun to watch him at the table because he's usually just shuffling and waiting for his next victim. So I haven't worked up the courage to play him yet, but I just always see him playing some other guys, and it never ends well for them.
You mentioned his Ricky thing. Is this the Ricky thing? Him popping?
I feel like when he walks into the room, it's just everybody's just like, oh, there he is. It's just the way he carries himself. It's just when you see it, you know, that's for sure.
What about you, Chris? You got a favorite Ricky interaction or story?
Yeah, when Sean says he whips people in cards, that's me. He whips. I know I was 0 for like 12 in Japan. We went to Japan. He gave me a butt whooping that whole entire trip. I know I'm 0 for that entire country basically.
All right. Well, right now, after round 1, Sean Manaea leads his teammate Chris Bassitt 1-0. Okay, we have a little, in Jeopardy they have like a video daily double. Mm-hmm. Well, this is kind of like that in that we have video, but once again, we're not playing for money. But let's face it, you guys are major leaguers, so you really don't need money. But here we go. Each player is going to be played a video from your career, okay? We're going to pause the outcome, and it's up to you guys to guess what happens next. So, Sean, Here we go. We're going to start with you. This is April 21st, 2018. This is the top of the 7th inning, okay? You're pitching against Eduardo Nunez.
Yeah.
In a 1-2 count, Sean, what happens next?
I believe I throw him a changeup, and he pops it up to me, and I catch it.
Okay, let's see. Roll it. Oh, there's that changeup, and yes, indeed. Yes, indeed.
I remember that because that play doesn't. I think that's the only time I've ever actually caught a ball. That wasn't like a line drive back at me. So that was pretty awesome.
And that's part of a special day for you, right?
Yeah. It was a pretty cool day. I think I threw a no-hitter that day, and that was Yeah, it was crazy.
I'm going to tell you right now, the odds of him throwing a no-hitter are not as good as him catching that fly ball. Him trying to catch a fly ball is much more rare than a no-hitter. I promise you that.
I proved to you last spring training I can catch a baseball sometimes.
1 out of 20. Yes, I know. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, like I said, I can catch a baseball sometimes.
Yeah.
I think they put extra spin on it when they put in the jugs machine or whatever that thing's called.
Chris, are you saying Sean needs a little work in the old PFPs? Is that what you're telling me?
Just fly balls. Just stay out of the way. Hey, that's why we got Olsen and Chapman. Just get the heck out of the way.
Yeah, I'm just gonna definitely steer clear of those guys.
Supreme Yamaka, Mets Rock, face mask. Thank you for watching. They are in the chat. All right, Chris, let's see if you can get on the board here. Your video moment just last season, Chris, September 30th of 2020, the American League Wild Card Series against the White Sox. This is game 2, top of the 6th, 2 outs, and you're facing the eventual American League MVP, Jose Abreu, at the plate. It's a 1-2 count. Chris Bassitt, what happens next?
What? Best of 3. We got Abreu up. 1-2 count on the 6th.
I feel like I can already see what's about to happen.
I want to say a strikeout, but it's not. That's too boring. So it's not going to be a strikeout. I barely ever strike a ball.
Correct?
Yeah, but he always hits the ball hard off me, so it's too easy.
Okay. All right. Well, we've got one person in the chat saying a dinger happens. I don't think we're that.
Yeah, that didn't.
We're not that bold. We're not going to troll you to your face.
Pray you. Good Lord. It was strikeout. Heck with it.
Okay. Chris Bassitt says strikeout. Roll it.
The quick pitch. I would never guess the name quick pitch. That's my only in my career. Oh.
Yeah, you busted that out in the
Come
in the one. That's crazy.
Well, Supreme Yamaka says, Bass, you have no chance. Hey, you're only
I had no chance.
Yeah, there's only down 3-0. Hey, what do you recall about that playoff? What do you recall about that playoff start last year?
We won. That's all matters. We won.
There you go. That's it. That's all.
Yeah, that's it. We won.
Okay. All right. So now we move on to round 3. Now, here is another video question. This time, we're going to play some video of a teammate or maybe former teammate at the plate. We're going to blur it out, and it's up to you guys to guess who is at the plate. All right? So here we go. Sean, you are going to go first. All right? You're going to ask, you're going to identify the wait, let me make sure I'm doing this correctly here. I'm a terrible host because I don't want to, I might be doing this incorrectly. All right. So, hey, is it just them? Is it just one person guessing at a time? Or is it like a lightning round and like at a buzzer? Alternate. Okay, Sean, you're first. Here we go.
Okay.
Let's see what we got. Roll it. Okay, so once again, could be a former teammate, could be a current teammate.
Yeah, no hints here. He's already up 2-0, right?
You're right. You're right. Sean, who was at the bat?
I was going to say Profar, Erickson Profar.
Can I steal this?
I don't think you can steal.
Or just give the answer.
Yeah, sure. Why not? Steal. Chris Bassitt for the steal.
I'm going to give Sean a hint. It's your new shortstop.
Oh, Elvis.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, how about that? There you go. That's the the correct answer. Hey, seriously, I know both of you guys, and both of you put out some messages for when Marcus Semien announced that he was moving on. But now that you've had a few days to let it digest, I mean, he was a big part of some really good teams you guys had there. So, Chris, starting with you, what's it like to have to say goodbye to clearly a teammate that was so talented and so valued?
Yeah, I mean, it sucked, and it wasn't so much baseball oriented, more so just how good of a human he was on and off the field. That was, to me, that was the worst part, was just how good of a guy he is.
Yeah. What about you, Sean?
Yeah, I mean, he was, like the captain of the team. I guess you could say, like Bass said, he's just a great human being, and getting to know his family too. It's it's hard to let those things go, but I'm happy for him, and I'm wishing nothing but the best. But I know when we play him, it's gonna be weird, but I don't know. It's just crazy, and that's how baseball works. But it's just one of those things. But I'm excited for what we got now.
Well, Elvis Andrus is now the new shortstop for the Oakland A's, and Oakland fans will echo those sentiments of you saying it will be weird to see Marcus Semien in another uniform beside the green and the yellow and the white of the Oakland A's. Okay, so Chris is on the board after he steals that one from Sean. Chris, this is your question here. Once again, we're going to blur out the video, and you have to decide who's at the plate. Roll it. All right, Chris Bassitt, who's at the plate?
Tony Kemp.
Tony Kemp is the correct answer. There we go. And just like that, Chris Bassitt has evened the score at 2. And remember, kids, like Tony Kemp always says, Kempin' ain't easy. I love watching Tony Kemp play. What's it like having him in the clubhouse, Sean?
It's great. Brings a lot of energy to the field, and I was his locker mate last season, so got to learn a little bit more about him, and he's just a great human being, and just fun to be around.
And Chris, you need guys like that. I mean, the season is so long; it's such a grind. I mean, you do need people that kind of, as Sean said, bring the energy, right?
Yeah, we have a lot of those guys on our team, but more the merrier. He definitely fits in with our group, I'll tell you that.
Yeah. All right. So this game is even at 2. Let's go back to Sean. We've got another video clue with another either former teammate, current teammate. Roll it. All right. I know a couple of people in the chat like Geek Caffeine and Kaush Hain. They've all come up with the correct answer. Sean Manaea, who's at the plate?
I believe that is Ramon Laureano.
The bad guy, Razor Ramon Laureano. Hey, what's it like knowing, Sean, that this guy's in center field behind you?
It's incredible. I don't think I've seen anybody make as many amazing plays as he has, and just to watch his arm in action it's a thing of beauty. So and then just his personality and all that, it's just everything fits perfectly, and I'm glad I don't have to face him except for in spring training. But
Chris, his arm is. I wonder how hard he could throw if he got on the mound. Like, could he touch 93? Could he hit 95? Because his arm's incredible.
Yeah, it's usually you aren't really hoping for runners to advance on you when you're pitching, but when Ramon's in center field, you are kind of hoping that someone's dumb enough to try to get another base, because I'll take any out I can, however I get it. And most of the time when you try to run on Ramon, you're going to get out. So it's fun.
All right, so Sean Manaea has now taken a 3-2 lead. Let's see now if Chris can even the score once again. Roll it. All right, Chris Bassitt. Who's at the plate?
Chad Pinder.
Chad Pinder is correct. Chad Pinder. And we are now even at 3 apiece. What's your favorite Chad Pinder story, Chris?
Oh, too many to count. I think he's kind of like the dad of the bunch a little bit, where he tries to kind of control Chapman and Olsen and all those guys. So just kind of egging on Chad a little bit it's always fun.
Sean, you got one?
Not really a story. He just shaved his beard this one time, and I cried laughing. Just he had it for like a day, and I thought it was the funniest thing ever. But other than that, I mean, there's a lot of other stuff, but I mean that's just off the top of my head. What it was, and it was beautiful.
All right, so after 3 rounds, we are tied at 3. That brings us to the all-important round 4, and this is where we will test your artistic abilities, okay? Both of you have something to write with and something to write on. I'm going to ask you to draw something, and then the people in the chat, you guys can vote, and you will determine who takes the point, all right? Now, here we go. You're going to have a minute to draw, all right? And here's what I want you to draw. First of all, do you know the name of your mascot? Because I just recently found out the name of your mascot. Do you know it, Chris?
Stomper.
Stomper. There you go. All right. I was not aware that name was Stomper. So if you can, draw Stomper as best you can. The chat will determine who drew it best and who gets the point. And people in the chat, if you want to know what Stomper looks like, here we go. Check out this clip from 2017. Guys, you can start drawing. Here's the clip from 2017. Jose Bautista, back when he was with the Blue Jays, and of course, Stomper taunting him and a little bat flip. Anytime you can work a mascot into the show, in any show, whether it's over broadcast television or stream, I'm all for it. So there we go. Sean Manaea, Chris Bassitt. They are trying to draw Stomper, the Oakland A's mascot. And a very, very valuable point is up for grabs. Remember, you in the chat, you can vote. Who is going to get this all-important vote? And as we wait, remember, MLB Central set to resume and make its season debut on opening day. So be looking for that. Myself, Mark DeRosa, Lauren Shahadi, and a cast of thousands. I'm voting Manaea because Chris beat my White Sox last year. There we go. All right. Supreme Yamaka says he's voting for Chris Bassitt. All right. So the poll will be up in the chat.
No.
These guys have revealed their drawing. So we're trying to combine all sorts of elements in this MLB Network game night. We've had some trivia, we've had some video clues, and now it's almost like a little bit of Pictionary mixed in. All right, let's see those drawings in now 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Pencils down, please.
Oh, no. I'm in trouble. I'm telling you.
Let's see what you got. Now, both of you guys are very used to, obviously, you're very skilled at using your hands and fine motor skills. So these drawings should be excellent. Chris, show us what you got. Okay. All right. You know what? Quite frankly, that's scary. I'm going to have nightmares with that. But that's his trunk, I'm assuming? Yes, it's his trunk. It's his trunk. Okay. Good. We like it. We like it.
Okay.
Okay, let's see what you got, Sean Manaea. Okay, now there is a lot of detail there.
Mm-hmm. His body, I didn't really get to, but the face, you can see the face, right?
Yes, what we can see it all.
Is that a bird?
I mean, I got the A's logo on there. I mean,
I know. It's pretty
his
good.
hair,
Okay.
the trunk. I kind of messed that up, but
It's all good. It's all good. And the crowd goes wild, obviously. So I don't know. Okay, so someone in the chat says, I don't care. Chris wins it because of the afro on the elephant. So there's at least one vote. And the poll is live on the chat right now. Okay, so be sure to vote. The early returns are showing that Sean has the lead. Okay, so there we go. There we go. That's okay, Chris. Chris, you mentioned beforehand. Chris, there's a little bit of Snoopy that, like Snoopy.
I'm getting Snoopy vibe.
With some sort of paraphernalia involved in there, something like that. Yeah, that's a good question. Someone in the chat wants to know: is that a bird? That's a valid question. It's a valid question at this point. Okay, so we will continue to tally the votes and move on to round 5. All right, so here we go. This one we're calling "How Well Do You Know Yourself?" trivia. I'm going to ask each of you a trivia question about your career. 1 point for a correct answer. We're going to have you going to answer those questions, and we'll see who comes up with the answer and the all-important point. Sean, once again, you're first. Your question is, how many strikeouts did you have in your no-hitter?
10.
10 strikeouts for Sean Manaea as part of your no-hitter. What was like the coolest phone call or text you got after throwing that no-hitter?
I mean, honestly, it was just man, I don't know. It was probably mom and dad.
Yeah.
Good answer.
Yeah, I mean, just knowing all the stuff that we've been through, and then having them, like everything like accumulated up to that point was pretty cool. And then just the love and support from mom and dad and family back home. I mean, I think that trumps everything. So definitely those guys back home, back in Wanata.
All right, so Sean gets the point with his correct answer of 10. All right, so now he has a brief 4-3 lead. Remember, we're still waiting on the fans to decide who gets the point from round 4 in our Pictionary challenge, if you will. All right, Chris, this one's for you. Okay. Chris, who is the only player you have ever intentionally walked in the big leagues?
Gotta be freaking Trout. It's gotta be Trout.
I'm sorry, that is incorrect. It is Victor Martinez. Wow.
Victor Martinez.
Do you remember that at bat or that situation at all?
I really don't. That'll be when I was with the White Sox.
It was in your debut. It was in your major league debut.
Right.
See, they didn't believe in me. Gosh dang it. That's why.
That's a little harsh to bring in a kid in his major league debut, and then you haven't intentionally walked someone.
Tough.
All right. Hey, you've got someone in the chat that says you're going to throw a no-hitter this year, Chris. So there's a little chat mojo for you.
Okay, I'll try.
All right. So as it stands now, Sean holding on to a 4-3 lead. We're still trying to tabulate the returns and the voting from the chat. Let's move on for one bonus question. This is once again, how well do you know yourself trivia? Sean, back to you.
Okay.
Do you know how many strikeouts do you have in your career right now?
Oh gosh. 437.
Ooh, I am sorry. That is incorrect. The answer we were looking for was 447.
Way.
Yes.
That was a good guess. That's
yes.
crazy. Okay.
All right. Okay. So that moves on. So we're still at 4-3. So let's move on for a bonus question here. Chris, you really need this one because, again, we don't know what's going to happen as far as the Pictionary challenge. So, Chris, against which team did you earn your first career win?
The Tigers.
The Tigers is correct.
Ooh.
September 22nd, 2014. Obviously, you're wearing a different uniform. So, Chris, it must have been special, right, to face the team you started your career with in the playoffs and get a chance to face them against the big stage. What do you recall about your emotions that day?
Yeah, I mean, it's cool for me there just because, I still talk to so many of those guys, coaches. I mean, I look around and I just see my pitching coordinator as a bullpen coach, and just Cappy, and I mean, again, just so many guys that meant so much to me for my career, and to go against them, I mean, that's kind of what we were all going for when I was there, was to get to that spot. Just to face them, though, it's cool.
All right, so we do have the results from the fan vote, and this fan vote is going to determine who wins the first ever MLB Network game night, Chris Bassitt or Sean Manaea. And the results are in, and carrying 72% of the vote, Sean Manaea is the winner of the fan vote, and he wins the MLB Network game night.
With this masterpiece right here.
There it is. Soak it in. Yes, it's a little bit of nightmare fuel. There's a little bit of pain, and quite frankly, I'm thinking some counseling might be in order for Sean.
Right there.
But that is outstanding work. That is outstanding work. Gentlemen, thank you for doing this. This was a lot of fun. I'm not sure what we accomplished, but if nothing else, hopefully we had some laughs and kind of sets the mood a little bit before you guys really get down to business. Congratulations, Sean.
Thank you very much. I feel honored. This is an incredible accomplishment. So thank you.
Chris, I guess you could, if necessary, you could drown your sorrows. You got some wine glasses behind you, if that's should you so choose, or what. Hey,
I'm gonna need to lick my wounds on this one.
There we go. Hey, for both of you, and Sean first, as you prepare to embark on 2021, I mean, what's the mindset, for you and your club coming off your playoff appearance last year? How do you feel going into 2021?
I think we're feeling great. I think making it to the playoffs is cool. This is third year doing it, and or last year was the third year doing it. But the ultimate goal is to win a World Series, and that's it. Making playoffs is cool, but I think we're not gonna stop until we do that. So I think we got some high goals or high expectations of ourselves this season, and just going to be, it's going to be a grind, but that's baseball, and I know this group is, we're ready for that. So it's going to be fun.
Yeah, and Chris, obviously you guys don't see the fans the way you used to. We don't have fans at the ballpark. Hopefully, we get to a point at some point of that in 2021. But I know Oakland A fans are among the most passionate in all of baseball. What can you tell us about the interaction you've had with them, either at the park or on social media, just about how passionate they are and how much they have your guys back?
Yeah, I mean, I think no matter where you are, what kind of fan you are, from what team, if you come to the Coliseum and watch a game, the passion that the fans bring is just next to none. I mean, what they do kind of right field is definitely unique with all the signs, and then the left field people as well, with all the signs and the drums, and it has a soccer feel to a baseball game, which I think is a lot cooler than just sitting in a quiet stadium kind of thing. So, I think we definitely have some of the best fans in baseball, and we definitely miss them. There's no debate in that.
Well, Chris and Sean, we appreciate you spending a little time with us. Good luck in 2021. Best of luck. Stay healthy, and hopefully we can catch up with both of you very soon.
Thank you.
All right, that's Chris Bassitt, Sean Manaea of the Oakland A's. Special thanks to them for for having a few laughs with us. And thanks to you for joining in here on this MLB Network game night here on the MLB Network Twitch page. Once again, I'm Robert Flores. You can go to my Facebook page, facebook.com/RealRoFlow, if you want to catch my streams of MLB The Show and other video games. And there's some other stuff as well. So be sure to follow me there. And we'll be seeing you once the 2021 regular season opens, because that means MLB Central is back, 10 a.m. Eastern, 7 a.m. Pacific, of course, right here on MLB Network. Thanks for watching. Have a great night, and we'll see you down the road.
This is an outstanding game by the Athletics.
That one is drilled. That baby's gone. A grand slam for Matt Olson.
Sean Manaea is on the mound today.
Had a great September, went 4-0 with the 1-2-1.
Manaea strikes out the side. That is a season-high 6 strikeouts for Sean Manaea.
Chris Bassitt today, outstanding down the stretch for the Oakland A's.
Swing and a miss. Bassitt gets the strike.
One of the hottest pitchers in baseball.
So terrific pitching by the Athletics, and they are rounding into form.